Is your horn tingling? Let's rub horns. Horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up. We are Unicorn Podcast.
Are you ready for some good news? Because in a world where all we seem to hear about are wars, tariffs, confrontations with other countries, people stealing, robbing, there is room for good news. That is what Unicorn Fart Dust is all about. And let's dig right in with our first story this morning of good, something that exemplifies what the Unicorn Fart Dust community is doing. Because guys, don't forget, we tokenized good attracts good. We got a gag order. Good attracts good. It's a gag order here in Unicorn Fart Dust. We tokenized fairness. We tokenized good feelings and love around the world. Let's go out and take a look at what the Burger Man is up to. The Burger Man is at it again. Look at this, came out. Take What You Need, sponsored by the Unicorn Fart Dust community. Good attracts good, but wait till you see what the Burger Man did. He's our friend down in the Philippines, 3KY, aka Burger Man. First off, he wanted to say thank you to @9Ghost for helping him get the blue check mark. But then he says, this has been my plan for a long time, to go live while spreading good attracts good vibes. I gave away clothes, food, bread, shoes, caps, water, and juice to people in need. Let's take a look at this awesome video that he put together. You can go watch the whole thing if you like, but it's about 30 minutes long, so we can't watch the whole thing. But here he is at the very beginning. Set up his camera, set up his stand. And as you can see over here, there's Burger Man. Huh? Turn on. Put his sign up right there. And look at these people that he's sharing with. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit. People coming, and a few times, I can't get an exact timestamp on here, but several times, look at all this, guys. People came up to the camera and said, thank you, UFD. Burger Man. There he goes. That's the Burger Man. Right? Goes out and sets up a stand. Look at this. It never ended. If I can find, there was really one funny, nice guy who showed up. Darn it. There you go. That's a half hour long, guys. You can go watch the whole thing at his profile. But, you know, that is what UFD is about. How about that for a good story? There's a person right in the Philippines with the help and support of the UFD community, with his own generosity, is out there spreading Unicorn Fart Dust, spreading the good word about UFD. Right now, we've got more going on. Okay, we've got more cool things happening. We've got this sticker campaign all around the world. We know that it's happening in South Korea, right? There's UFD stickers going up everywhere. But let's go take a look where else. You guys working on the UFD sticker campaign are doing an unbelievable job. This came from Korean Cigarette Pack, reposted this from Jake of Tall Trade. He says, UFD stickers in Redondo Beach, California. Check that out, huh? We're at the beach, Dusters. There we are. Some more in Redondo Beach, and some more, and some more. But it doesn't stop there, because I'm sharing the wrong screen. Let's go back here. Let's try that one more time. There we are in Redondo Beach. There we are. There we are. And there we are at the beach, guys. Sorry about that. Let's pull up this next screen. Our friend Brian Life, UFD sticker campaign in action in Toronto. There we are on the side of the subway. Dusters. Look, people are seeing that. It's not because I call it Toronto. Okay. There's another one. There's another one. And there is one more, but it gets even more fun because yes, right? One of our favorite exchanges who listed us a few weeks ago. Let's play. Are you ready to play? Let's find the unicorn, because HTX has been including us in all their marketing posts. Guys, and these posts are being seen by, they're having like hundreds of thousands of impressions. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. I was very excited to see this morning. There's a couple of them. So this is from HTX, one crypto building a green high rise. All right, now, here, I'll just click on it. And they've got a number of their cryptos. Can you find the UFD unicorn in this picture? I'll get the crayons out. Right, yeah. There we are, right there. Okay. Again, this is HTX. From what I understand, very big in Asia. But there was more. And let me go back here because I wanted to show you. Yeah, look at this. That post has had 131,000 views. Okay. Now, look, you didn't see it. Gosh darn it, guys. I am like brain dead this morning. You can call me Ronnie Brain Deader. Okay. Let's try that. You got to look at the UFD picture on the subway wall. Here we go. I'll get the crayons back out. Here we are in that HTX advertisement I just talked about. There we are, hidden in the bottom. And again, to reiterate, you can see down here, 131,000. Let's do that again. I circled over it. 131,000 views. Really, really crazy. But let's go to the next one because there's more. And I'm going to remember to share this screen. This is their most recent HTX piece of advertisement that they put out. So far, only 24,000 views, but it's only been out since 6:30 this morning. So we'll give them a little break. Can you find the unicorn? Can you find him? Keep looking. Keep looking. And I'm checking that, yes, I did share the right screen. I apologize, guys. I will get better with that. Where's the unicorn? Is that the unicorn? No. Is that the unicorn? No. But, wait. I think I found it. Where'd he go? There it is. Right there. There's our old friend, Unicorn Farta. So, hey, look, we are very grateful to our friends at HTX. It's awesome that they're including us. These are getting hundreds of thousands of impressions, guys. Okay. We got the Burger Man in the Philippines. Okay. Giving away stuff with a UFD campaign. We have HTX. They're big in Asia, from what I understand, including us, like supporting us. We're on Kraken. Right. We're on all these other exchanges. And I want us to get another exchange listing this week. We've been getting one exchange listing this week. What exchange would you like to see us get listed on this week? Is there one that starts with the letter R? And you're not talking about Ron's Basement Exchange. We're already listed in Ron's Basement. What about the letter C? The C word, the good C word. That would be a good one as well. Look, we'll take it day by day. These things happen. HTX happened because of Burger Man, because of you, because of Brian Life, because of Korean Cigarette Pack, because of the sticker campaign, because of the Crunch Fitness campaign, because of DJ Litmus, our friend, right? Because of the Duster Mobile, because of all these major things that are going on. You guys create the catalyst every day. Okay, keep up the good work. You're doing a great job, and it is working. Let's do Duster of the Day. What do you say? And thanks again, Burger Man, right? That helps. All of this helps. And really, right, it warmed my heart this morning. I thought this is what UFD is about. Yes, UFD is about good attracts good. Look, you don't have to listen to me. I'm no cult leader, okay? This is a community. This is a group of people coming together, but I will give you my opinion that we never need to forget. At our core, this is about the tokenization of good. This is about the tokenization of fairness. If there's two words that I think sum it up, right? Honesty, integrity, prosperity, transparency, all those great things. But I think two words that can really summarize what we are tokenizing here right now in this special situation that we know is unicorn fart dust. It's good and it's fair. That's what we're doing. Before I forget, my disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Do not make any financial decisions based on anything that I say. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't adopt a puppy. Get engaged. Don't do anything based on anything that I say here today. And in full disclosure, Susie and I do own a significant, to us, number of unicorn fart dust beans. So my horn is aligned with your horn. Speaking of horns, see that one right behind me? Right there, that yellow horn? That's on a bulletproof helmet that was sent to me by the gentleman that we're about to recognize as Duster of the Day. His name, and let's go out and take a look at his profile on X, and I'm sharing the correct screen. His name's Aaron. Oh, the helmet. But it messes my hair up, and I got to travel today, but I will put it on. Okay, for Aaron, anything. Aaron B is the Duster of the Day. So this is funny. His handle is at 50 cal world champ. You'll learn more about that in a second. I would have swore that said SoCal, like Southern California. So for, a couple of days, I'm like, I can't find his profile. Nonetheless, he's doing some great things. He did send, well, here, I'll put it on right now. Okay, hold on 1 second. Then we'll come back and we'll read the nice note. Let me show you. Everybody who didn't see it yet, this arrived on Sunday. It's a bulletproof helmet, and he made this awesome unicorn horn that is on there. I'm going to put it on. There we go. For the duration of this, for the duration of this DOTD, Duster of the Day inauguration. So, Aaron, you are the Duster of the Day. Let's go out and read the note that he wrote to us, because I thought it was a great one. And he says, wow, Ron, thank you. I'm 28 and I've been in crypto for about 4 years and have never seen such an honest, transparent, and devoted man in this space. I only got 5 minutes into your first UFD live stream before I frantically went and bought some. Laugh out loud. The horn is made with a 3D printer, slowly and layer by layer, just like UFD. Also, when 3D printing, it's very important to have a secure and sturdy first layer. That is you, Ron. Oh, man, that touches me. Without you and Susie, we wouldn't have such a wonderful community of beautiful unicorns pushing for good and kindness in this insane crypto space. As you know, I compete with a 50 BMG rifle, but what you probably don't know is the 50 I shot is a homemade gun. My father and I made it. Wow, that is awesome. The 50 cal when I was about 15 years old, just to have fun. Then when I was 21, I won first place in the 600-yard practical 50 caliber world championship in 2017. We got a world champion 600 yards. That's 600 football fields or soccer fields, whatever. That's a long way. Wow. Just like you making UFD, I never imagined that would happen. Again, thank you for bringing positive vibes back to crypto. Hey, my friend 50 cal, look, if anybody deserves Duster of the Day, it's you. It sounds like you've been with us from the very, very beginning. I'm laughing because I just saw myself with this horn on again. I love this thing. Okay, but I really loved what you said about building things. Quality takes time. Okay, I think it was Kaz or maybe it was G's Nuts who said that in a recent Spaces. And by the way, we're not going to have our normal 10 a.m. Spaces today because I'm preparing to go on a little trip. We are planning on going on a little trip, although my buddy Ricky will be here at the house, so I'm going to try to do live streams still. Nonetheless, it takes time. Quality takes time. It starts with a sturdy base. I would argue with you, 50 cal. I appreciate your kind words towards me, but I would say right now the foundation of what UFD is are all the people, each and every one of you who are on here right now. And those of you who are watching the replay of this, we'll have thousands of people watch this. That is our layer by layer by layer of quality. Because you know what? I'll just tell you, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but the quality people are who stick around. And to me, That is the most encouraging thing about our community. Not only are we building, but we're building with quality. We're not building a foundation out of sand or clay or anything like that. We're building a foundation that's like, maybe I'm the bedrock, or when I did the experiment and started UFD, that's the bedrock. But each of the people that have come and stuck around, these quality people, are like big, solid, sturdy, concrete cinder blocks that have been stacked upon that bedrock, and we continue to grow and grow. And we've not even taken flight yet, right? The unicorn fart dust truly does have unlimited potential, my opinion. Okay. Again, right? I don't have a crystal ball. Always be responsible any investments you make. But my opinion, look, there's only 999 million beans. Sorry, couldn't help myself, my friends. We need to be excited about that. Okay. But we have unlimited potential, and it's because of great people like you and of great people like 50 Cal. You are the duster of the day. Everybody help me lift this up, and let's install his golden horn. There you go. All right, my friend. I'm going to keep this back here forever and ever so everybody can see it. This is a box. Remember the Berlin Wall? I had to get a box to kind of prop this thing up. When I was in college, I was in Europe when the Berlin Wall fell down. Not that you really care. Hold on here. Might need to fix my hair. Hopefully my hair looks okay. Let's check in with Susie real quick. Hey, Susie, if my hair looks goofy, will you please let me know?
Your hair always looks goofy.
Okay, I knew. I had a feeling I had a feeling as I was saying that.
I'm just kidding. It looks great.
I know. Thank you, Susie. Everybody say hi to Susie. Hey, it's time for this. It's all time for us to put our hand up, huh? Reach out to your screen. Susie wants to give you guys a high five. She loves this community. For those of you who know, this is my wife, Susie. She communicates with us from her Adirondack chair. All right, we got her. She's comfortable through the walkie-talkie. So thank you, Susie. Let's look at this crazy chart and this has to do with Bitcoin, but it's something, look, wait a minute. I hear there's a Bitcoin conference going on. Do those Bitcoiners know that their little infant baby unicorn fart dust is here and available? I get in trouble. I've gotten scathed by some people in the crypto community. A lot more people agree with me, but I've been scathed for claiming that we are baby Bitcoin. And I do believe that. And this is a free country. And I can say it, that what we're doing right now, and a multitude of people who were around Bitcoin in the early days have shared this with me, that what we are doing right now is very similar to the early days of Bitcoin, the first 3, 4, 5 years, before it came a little more, I don't know if you can call it commercialized. I mean, BlackRock's involved in Bitcoin. BlackRock is the world's biggest institutional investor. Much respect. I think it's great. No, I love Bitcoin, but I'm just saying when it comes to pure crypto, hey, did you know this? Huh, guys? Yeah, freeze the screen if you need to and come back. Unicorn Fart Dust represents and upholds the core values and principles that cryptocurrency was originally founded upon. That is the truth. That is one of our mantras. Sure, we tokenized good. Sure, we tokenized fairness. No doubt about it. We tokenized transparency. We did all of that. Okay. But what we are, in my opinion, then that's what Bitcoin did. So we have much respect. Bitcoin blazed the trail. And now we're here. Somebody tell me. Come on. Tell me of another crypto that it really does embody the true spirit of what crypto is about more than Unicorn Fart Dust. I just don't see it, right? I mean, you know the whole story. Experiment. We started with nothing. We made no promises except that that we're good attracts good and that we're fair, and look at where it has grown. So we love Bitcoin, and we love Bitcoin going higher and higher and higher. okay, because it is bringing a lot of new people into crypto, people who will discover UFD, right? And we're bringing a lot of new people into crypto. Things are getting very, very exciting. But let's look at this. This just shows us one of the core fundamental reasons why we can be super excited about what's going on. This came from Thomas Farharar. And he's got 85,000 followers on Twitter, so he knows what he's talking about. How does this make you feel? And this is a chart. The yellow line is the global M2 money supply. Let me get my crayons out. Global M2 money supply. That's this yellow line that you see on your screen, okay? The jagged line, the other part of this chart, behind it, the red and green bars, that is the Bitcoin price. So right now, right, we're around what, 110,000 roughly, as you can see, okay? And this shows in a little bit delayed fashion, I think it's offset by 90 days. That's what this means. So if you move the Bitcoin price back by 90 days and compare it to the yellow line, which is the global M2 money supply, you can see, right, that they basically follow each other very closely. And this is where we are right now with Bitcoin. If you go out 90 days forward with the M2 money supply, you can see that we might be in for some very, very interesting times. And if you want to look at the M2 money supply, which I'm sure you're dying to look at, we'll go out here to the U.S. debt clock. Wow. Real quickly, guys, we are getting close. We're going to have to have the big 37 trillion party here. You know what? I'm going to try this color, see if it shows up. Yeah, it shows up really nice. There's our U.S. national debt at almost $37 trillion. Okay. Now, if we go down here, there it is right there. U.S. M2 money supply. We got to love it. What a country. I tell you what, if one thing's for sure, our politicians know how to spend money. That's the U.S. M2 money supply right now. $22 trillion and rising, okay? Now, you may be asking, what is the M2 money supply? The M2 money supply, and of course you can Google it and dig in for yourself, but it's basically all of the liquid money in the economy. Savings accounts, money market accounts, I think CDs, printed money, all that stuff, all combined. So that's what the M2 money supply is. It is continuing. That is money printing, okay? And that is the only way that our government will be able to deal with this situation. Sorry, we got to do it since we're here. Okay, quickly. All right, there's the U.S. national debt. 37 trillion. That makes this go higher, because the higher the debt level is, the principal on the debt, and the higher that interest rates go, the higher this number goes, the interest on the debt. The higher the interest on the debt goes, the higher this number goes. The deficit, which is the amount of money our government spends in excess of what they bring in. The higher the deficit goes, the higher the debt goes, okay? Which, as you can see, then makes interest get higher. It turns into this, guys, one big, ugly debt spiral. All of this in a world that seems to be coming unglued right before our very eyes. Let's just look at one quick headline that shows us what's going on. This is from Reuters. Over the weekend, President Donald Trump said that Vladimir Putin has, quote, gone absolutely crazy considering more sanctions on Russia. So the situation with Russia, the situation with China, but if we come back to Russia, is growing more tenuous. There's like major bombings going on in Ukraine. And of course, the Ukrainians are striking back, even at times sending drones into Moscow. It is really, really a precarious situation. That's the world we're living in. It doesn't feel like the world is suddenly going to come to its senses, right, and stop racking up debt and stop creating paper money, fiat, right, that they can be printed into infinity. and things that are finite in nature are going to do very, very well. You know what? I think it's that time of the show. We got 500 dusters. Horns up. Dusters, stop. 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 I got a question for you. How did you get in my basement? Huh? Yeah, welcome to the basement. You know you're always welcome here. You are the most important part of this connection that we have right now. We are UFD. We got to say it. 1, 2, 3. Horns up, dusters, right? Feel that horn up there. We got a lot to be very grateful for, including this. Okay? Up, wrong side. They're going to have to print money, paper, fiat. Look, let me show you something. This stuff can be made into infinity. We just looked at the U.S. debt clock. I don't like it. I liked it better. Look, back in the day, here's the reality. Is this $1? No, that's not $1. Look at the top of that. See where it says silver certificate? And then down here on the bottom, it says basically underneath where it says $1, you may need to freeze the screen. It does say that you can turn this in for an ounce of silver, right? It says $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. Those were the old days. These can be printed into infinity. Paper dollars, electronically, everything else. You can't print more UFD beans because there's only 999 million of them. They've all been made. They've all been distributed. They're all being traded. The more people buy beans, the further this jar fills up, right, with diamond hove dusters. And the closer we get to that line, the more of a shortage of beans available there are. And when there's a bean shortage, like anything in the rules of supply and demand, the price goes. I'm telling you guys, get yourself, I think that's a 3-gallon jug. Buy a couple of bulk bags of jelly beans, put them in there and shake those beans. It is actually very therapeutic. Do you feel better? Let's do a 3-second smile when I say go, go. We invented the 3-second smile, right? Do it to yourself throughout the day. Spread it around. It's okay to smile. It's okay to have fun, all right? Because what we're doing is very serious business, but, excuse me, it is okay for us to have fun. The general markets are flying today. Let's go take a quick look at what's going on out there. We'll be fast and furious. We're going to go out to CNBC. And, all right, let's look at the U.S. markets. Okay, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, am I sharing the screen? Yes, is up almost 400 points. The S&P 500 is up 1.25%. The Nasdaq's up 1.6%. So a good day in the market. Let's look at crypto. Green. All right, Bitcoin flirting with 110,000. Solana pushing up to almost 180. Dogecoin, right? Our favorite meme coin. Let's just pull the chart up on Dogecoin quickly. And what we see is, here we go. I want to look at a longer term time frame. Whoop. There we are. Okay. So that's a year of Doge. You can see back here. That's right. Actually, that's right when we started Unicorn Fart Dust, December of 2024. Doge was at almost twice as high as it is now. So the meme coins, have come back a little bit as of late. However, even Doge, which at this point, right, they are the, I guess you would say the biggest of all the meme coins, is still nearly 50% below the high that it hit back in that December timeframe. The other interesting thing that I know sets us apart from Dogecoin is this fact that Dogecoin, hold on here. Forgot to pull you up. There you are, Duster. Dogecoin apparently can print as many coins as they can print more coins every year. We can never make more UFD coins. We call them beans. You know the whole story. So that is another thing that sets us apart. Real quick, let's still get a fun video. This one came out over the weekend. And there we go. This is great. Can we count on your support for 5,000 beans today? Isn't that a little spooky? Look at those guys. What are they doing? Man, hope you don't want them showing up at your door. All right, guys. Like I said, we're getting ready to do some traveling. My buddy Ricky will be here at the house, so hopefully he'll be able to help coordinate with me to get the live streams every day. The live stream schedule might get a little strange over the next 3 to 4 days. There will not be a Spaces this morning. We'll start that again next Tuesday at 10 a.m. But be good, okay? Thank you for being here. Be good to yourself. You do deserve it, okay? Thank you for everything that we're doing on this epic journey of Unicorn Fart Dust. There is only one Unicorn Fart Dust. We do have digital scarcity. We did tokenize good. We did tokenize absolute fairness and transparency. We got a special situation on our hands with UFD, and we're going to make sure, right, we are ready to act. Keep up the good work, okay, guys? And I will see you soon.